Okay, right here, just showing you to cut off the tops of your BDU pockets, the top pocket, you're going to need them. And here, follow the inside seam of the back of the BDU, because that's what you're going to be using, is the back. You probably want a large. Large works out pretty well, but you can use like a medium. Alright, here's the important. When you cut the bottom of the BDU back off, follow a ripstop seam and make it square, you know what I mean? It'll keep everything square. Make that about 1.5 inches. Now remember this seam, because you're going to be folding it into that seam later on. Alright, right here, I folded it over again and measured out 10 inches. When you do this, measure both ends. Always double check measurements, because you want everything to end up square, nice and square, okay? So it's about 10 inches, real close. No more than a 1/4 inch off, so iron it. After you get your 10 inches, iron it. Man, iron everything. Keep your iron hot, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it later too, okay? Right here, I've laid my yardstick across the top after ironing everything, and I'm basically just getting ready to cut off that top little piece right there. So we're not going to need it. Mark it real well, and cut it off. You know what I mean? I'm about to show you that I'm cutting it off. Right there, I'm cutting it off. Sweet. Alright. After you get it cut off, chunk it, do whatever. Now here's important too. Fold it into that 1.5 inch seam that I was just telling you about. That cut off that you just did, you know what I mean? Where you cut it off, fold it into it. And iron everything again, man. Because you want everything real nice and flat. Alright. Everything nice and square. Set your square up to cut off the ends here, because you're squaring everything up for a nice case. See that point right there? That's where we followed around the arm of the back of the case. We'll cut it off from that point, and it'll make a later step easier, right? Cut it off. Alright. Mark it, cut it off, whatever. You know what I mean? There it is, all clean, well, all the cut offs. Now, this is the step I was telling you about. If you cut it off from that one point, right here, it'll be a lot easier. But anyways, fold that in 1/2 inch or 3/8, you know what I mean? And iron it down real well, because this will make the ends of your pick case look nice, you know what I mean? Instead of all frayed later on. Right there it is, just showing you another picture of me refolding everything back into place. Now right here I'm getting ready to split this case in half, because a full case makes a real thick roll. But you can also make it a folder, you know what I mean? Okay, I've split it in half, and I'm getting ready to unfold, you know what I mean, and redo my 1/2 inch little seams. That was just kind of a quick reminder. Now here, what you'll want to do is fold up for the pocket of your pick, which I do about 3 inches. If you do 3 inches, it'll turn out good with the top pocket. But you don't have to make it with the top pocket. You can do it with the bottom pocket, but you'll want to use, you know what I mean, a bigger measurement from the beginning. Okay, this is just showing you a picture with the top folded down, how it will kind of look like. See how it matches up with that pocket? Alright, got 3 inches, both ends. Iron it again. Iron this one real well, because we're getting ready to hit the machine. Okay, right here, make sure you clean up your, after you get your pockets off, clean them up and iron them. Okay. When you hit the machine, back stitch or double stitch the tops, the bottom, and the middle, or where the fold ends. Okay, when you add on your pocket, do about a 3/8 inch overlap or whatever, and double stitch or back stitch the ends of it also. Right here I'm just showing you to lay it out, you know what I mean? I do 1.25 inches per pocket, and 3/4 of an inch for the end too. Draw your lines across, and you're ready to stitch. Alright, stitch it up. Double stitch it at least. I triple stitch, but double stitching holds fine. You know what I mean? That just means going over it twice. Run your 550 cord through the eyelets, and give you a little bit extra like I'm showing right there. sticking over. So that way when you fill it up and then roll it up, you'll have some extra sticking off to where, you know what I mean, you can tie your knot to where it comes out correct like that. When you roll it up, just reach your finger in there and pull out a little bit of that 550 cord and run your cord through there. Pull everything tight. It'll come out nice. That's just showing the top. There she is, completed. That's both of the cases done. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just PM me. Alright, bye.